Mr. Dave Clarke on Enjoy Television once again. Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
I want to ask you something about your career, because we met always in AD, but we have to speak about the AD edition. But about your career, how did you start DJing?
Oh, it's a long time ago now. Well, I started putting mixtapes together when I was about 8. But not really mixtapes like now, but just trying to work music together. And then I started doing parties for friends using cassette decks. And then eventually I started doing things like roller discos, and then I got into clubs.
When you decide that you thought, okay, this could be my job for a life?
I don't know, I still think I'm lucky, so...
Oh.
It's one of those things that I just kept doing and just hope that it will still keep going for me, and it has so far. But I never decided this is what I'm going to do for life. It's just what was available for me and what I wanted to do. But not everyone has that choice, and I've been quite lucky.
We know that you move from UK, you move in Amsterdam. What Holland can do to your music that the England can't?
It's not about what it does to my music, it's what it does to my my mind. I feel much more inspired by Holland, much freer. I'm with a lot of people of my age group now, which is really, really nice. The city itself is absolutely beautiful. There's amazing food there. It's just great socially. Also, it has an amazing airport called Schiphol, which is much better than anything in England. And it's in the centre of Europe, so I don't always have to get a plane. I can get trains as well, so it makes my working a little bit easier. It's just a fantastic place to live. I mean, I'm very, very happy there. First time I was there is about 1989, I think. And I always wanted to live there, but it never happened for me because it just didn't happen. And now I'm living there, so I'm very happy.
What do you think about the new generation of DJs, the young DJs?
The same as what I think about the old generation and the young generation is based on what they can do. It's not their age, it's where they're coming from. If it's from the heart, then I respect that.
Yeah, it could be more easier for them be a DJ for the new technology. I mean, with the new technology, everybody can be a DJ in a month.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's what they said like 20 years ago as well with turntables. It's like, yes, some things are easier, but then it also presents new opportunities to be more creative. So, to be honest, I think the technology is more useful for covering up mistakes from some of the older generation that couldn't do what they wanted to do. And I think the newer generation are much more fluid with technology than some of the older generation. So I think it just presents new opportunities.
Month, dance music is contaminated from the other kind of music. I don't know, dance music with hip hop and R&B music. And so, what do you think, and what do you see for the future of dance music?
I never look too far to the future. It's not for me to predict. I find a lot of people that predict the future quite pretentious. I just feel it's better to go with what you feel, and it develops itself. I honestly believe that without techno, the technology wouldn't have changed for production of all kinds of music, and techno will still push that forward. Without techno, you wouldn't have had Ableton, you wouldn't have had Pro Tools in that same sort of way. And that really has pushed it, because musically, all the techno artists and the house artists from the 80s were pushing technology. And now technology is so part of our lives, even with rock music, that you have to look back for that.
Project for the 2010, the second half of 2010?
just keep working. Radio show takes a lot of time. I'm going to be going every single week in Ireland in 2 weeks' time. So there's a lot of work in the radio show, and then eventually I will get to a studio sometime, eventually.
Okay, and so will you be also in AD 2010?
Yeah.
Okay, and so thank you so much and see you next time in AD 2010.
Thank you. See you next time.